was trying to do the one tile challenge. Unfortunately, I lost the first couple sets of footage, but I made some money, managed to upgrade her space, get her a easel, but unfortunately I was too uncomfortable to do any paintings, which unfortunately means it's going to take longer to upgrade stuff because paintings make you more money than photos. So I had to get out the camera and I did some selfies. So I took some photos and, just quickly clicked through to get all photos. Unfortunately, my game glitched a little. And then I got all of those done. And then I sold them, which gave me a good amount and allowed me to adjust and get my character something to at least clean herself with a little bit. So I went and got a sink, and I did a black sink, and I clipped it in there, perfect. Fortunately, I had to spend some time making money with photos, and then I went back in checking to see if I could get something else to help with her uncomfortability. And it took a bit to find anything. Then I realized I didn't have anything, but she did need somewhere to sleep and stuff, so I went to make enough money and space for that. So the first thing I did was extend her space, and then I went back out to make money. After making money, I ended up deciding on it better be to get a toilet because she can sleep on the floor better than waiting for a bed, so that I didn't have to clean up any pee messes. And then I checked the pricing for couches because I figured I could do a couch for her to sleep on before I got her a bed. And then unfortunately I had to go back to taking photos because she was still too uncomfortable to do any painting. And I kind of just cut that part out so you guys didn't have to watch me make money for that. And I ended up getting her a dark blue couch, which she immediately fell asleep on because she was exhausted. And I had to do a bit of TLC in hopes to make her comfortable enough so I could do paintings so that I could make more money, which I'm not going to make you guys watch. That we're back, she's sad but not uncomfortable, which apparently even when you're sad you can make paintings. So I decided to make a small painting to see if that would get me more money quicker than taking photos, and so we did that. Finally finished, so I clicked on it and we made a good amount of 106. And I decided to immediately make a bigger painting to see if that would get me a bigger amount, which of course took a while, and again I'm not going to make you guys watch. Get back here, she finished the painting, so I immediately went to sell it, and we made a good, I think it was 166 amount. So I sold that immediately, and I hated it being dark in here. So I went to go buy a light so that we could see what we were doing. And now that we had the light, I headed immediately back out to see if I could make some more money. And we ended up making yet another painting. Several paintings later, we managed to get a refrigerator for my character so she could eat. And then I realized where I put the refrigerator, she couldn't get to the painting thing, so I had to fix that. And I think that's where we'll leave it off today, because you'll get to see how I fixed it later, along with more upgrades I made later on.
Yeah.